English. I'm so excited to have everyone here and just started this journey in English with you guys. I'm Sabrina. In social medias, you can find me as Sabrina Web3, and we can follow the podcast too on Instagram and all any social medias you want to. We can find us at Cryptalk Podcast. So yeah, we are at the Breakout conference right now, and I am so excited because we are doing this dirty event, and we could find a lot of good people here just working in the market and the Web3 ecosystem. So I'm so excited to show more people what is happening around the world. So here we have some Brazilians, we have some Korean guys, we have
Japanese, actually.
So yeah, we have a lot of people here just talking in English because we want to show what is happening in Brazil for all the people around the world, and we want to give the best content for Brazilian here. So this podcast, I will put subtitles in Portuguese for all the people, and we then other episodes we have in this on this channel, we will put subtitles in English so you can see more about the entrepreneur space here at the on the Cryptalk podcast. So let's just start it. So welcome to the Cryptalk
Thank you.
podcast. I'm so excited to have you here, and please just let us know who are you in the crypto space.
Okay, so in the crypto space, I'm just starting out, guys. Web3 didn't have any businesses in Web3, but I came from the fintech world, some social tech as well, and right now I'm conducting the project management at a startup called Faro. They make like the management for non-liquid assets such as like masterworks and um, aircrafts and expensive watches, classic cars, anyways. But I had some experience with the metaverse in 2019. Like I had a gaming server based on 5M. It's like a game it's like GTA 5 but online with other people and bunch of players, and we built like the real world but digital. We didn't call it the metaverse yet because it wasn't a thing back then. But looking back now, I should have stuck to the project. I didn't have to sell it. We would be talking about having a metaverse here. So I would still be in this space.
Well, yeah, good genre at the fintech. I worked in the fintech for 3 years here in Brazil too. So yeah, it was a very good experience for me, and I'm sure it helped me a lot to understand what is the decentralized financial and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how was your experience when you worked at the fintech? So basically, you are from fintech to the Web3 ecosystem.
Yeah, I started working in like December 2015, 2016. I was like 17, so started working with consulting. Did some projects too, lots of startups that came our way, and I had a mentor. He just taught me everything, and he gave me all the contacts that I could ever need. I'm still activating them, and so I always worked with startups since the beginning of my journey. And the fintech was, the journey began on June 2021 with Link Capital, which is like a credit for SMEs and all of that. So, just called me to take care of the product, do the design things and talk to the development team. People didn't know how to do that apparently. And I facilitated the communications between those two teams and coordinated the launch of the product. And yeah, working with like credit policy, like KYC and all the terms, super specialized terms in fintech. Just didn't get me bored, but just too much work and wasn't really my thing, I think. So I left the operations on September 2022, and since then been working with Ollie that I co-founded in April 2021, and still here, and now Faro and Donut Studio, which is like a micro studio for micro startups. So yeah, always came from the traditional. It's not very traditional because we're startupping, so it's very different. from the traditional market, but
Yeah.
still like innovating, but not innovating that much as Web3 has been doing for the last like couple of years and yeah, the last decade or so. So yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah, so good to know. So you were talking about the innovative things, and what did you do in the crypto space right now? What are
Uh,
you building?
yeah, right now I'm looking at bringing blockchain to Ollie. So we have a huge database with people's talents and skills, and we have to find a way to validate what they know how to do. Because just very quickly, like Ollie is OLHI, so people can follow us. It's a platform, it's a marketplace that connects people who want to learn with those who can teach. So any topic that you could
Yes.
think of, like 15 minutes, and you just pay like 22 reals, which would be about $4 for 15 minutes. And then people are being paid like 1 real per minute. So that's a very good average, talking about Brazil, guys. So thinking about that, like how do we really know that people can actually teach about some topic? So I think blockchain could solve this problem. Because if we were to wait for, I don't know, like a huge database of users, lots of meetings being done every day to basically have a sense of what's happening, I think that would take a lot of time, and we would lose timing. And startups, they're all about timing. And I think that's one of the things that we're implementing. Not right now, like we're just planning how to implement this, but we're thinking about it. So talking to some people in the space. And at Faro, we actually had some experience with Web3. We've gotten the fan tokens for Cruzeiro, which is like the football team. We've put like some million reais into the deal, and you know, did like the fan tokens for them, trying to find ways to make it better or just expand it to other football teams, or just find a partner that could do it better than us. So
Yeah.
yeah, so at Faro, I think it makes a lot of sense as well because we are managing non-liquid assets such as paintings and cars, like I said in the beginning. And I think some paintings that they don't have a like certificate, so I think the blockchain would be very useful for us to use in that in
Yeah.
that sense. So and it actually protects the collector or the gallery, by having that kind of certificate. I think galleries don't have this problem because they probably have some certificates, but it's still very useful to have in a platform. So
No, that's so amazing. Could you tell us more about how was the process to have it like a Cruzeiro together with Faro?
yeah, so the deal was struck between one of the co-founders and the CEO as well. So it was like Faro exists, has been in the market for like 2 years. I just joined them. Like it was like 2 months ago. I don't know the details. Yeah, I don't know the ins and outs. I just know that one of the founders, they have a connection within Cruzeiro, and they just talked about it and they did it. So I can't even. I don't know if I can say how much we paid to make this, but I'll leave it to Alison, who's our CEO, to tell you more about it in our next podcast.
Yeah, for sure. You are commercial too. You are just around thinking about the next podcast.
Yeah. I have to make you, I have to leave you curious for some other information as well. So.
Ah, okay, okay. No, but I'm excited. So, is the company Brazilian?
Yeah, we're based in Brazil for now. We're just thinking of moving to an offshore structure, but for now, everyone's Brazilian. Ollie, Link Capital, everyone's here.
Hmm.
No Delaware, no BVI for now. And but we're thinking about it. Like, I think it's don't know, it's a possibility.
Yeah, I'm sure. Why did you started in Brazil?
I started in Brazil because I'm Brazilian. So
Yeah.
no, but them. I think it was. You can't lose too much time if you already have like a plug and play solution to make it happen offshores. I think that that would be faster. But I imagine they didn't have it. So everything okay? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
Um, so I think they didn't have it, or they just didn't want to do it because of the costs and everything. So they just started in Brazil. And about the fan token, it was Lunes, which is like another company that made the deal happen, and they're Brazilian as well. I don't know their structure if they are here, but uh, I imagine it was all in Brazilian style. So
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. And how many people is there in the Faro company?
Faro has let me think. So that's me, that's Kaio, Lucas, and about 7 people working with us. So yeah, I've never seen the CTO, but I know he exists because he deployed something.
Technology company.
I've never seen it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never seen the CTO, but he's great. And
Sure.
he
He's
just
a PFP, okay?
he just doesn't like to show up on the meetings. Like he uses a crypto like something for profile picture. So I've never seen him as well. So, but he's working with us. So about like 7 to 8 people, and there are lots of other connections that I didn't meet yet. I didn't have the pleasure to meet them. So yeah, it's a very small team, but doing great things, and the investment rounds were very good for them. So.
I'm sure. And why do you start the Faro company? How was the idea in the first moments?
So Alison had an uncle. He had lots of paintings and lots of masterworks, and he had to catalog them. That's a big problem with not a problem, not a big problem, but it's one of the problems is like cataloging arts and paintings. So he had to do that for his uncle, and I don't know, he wanted to be more independent of dealers, and this gallery system, you don't really get much transparency from these parts that act in the ecosystem. So, for example, like you want to sell like a painting to me, and you want to sell a painting in general. I come to you as a dealer, and I ask you for like 50% of it. But I know who can buy it, so either you get like 50% of it, or you don't sell it
Yeah.
never. So, he wanted to not have to go through that, and he started cataloging his uncle's collection, and the software started as this idea to help him as a customer. Actually, he built the system because of a personal need, and he saw that talking to some friends and other connections that it could be a product, it could become a startup. So we're now building like 5 new products about it, and all contemplating these part of cataloging and registering things. And that's again why blockchain would be very useful for books, for artworks, and for other projects. Like there's endless possibilities to use a file system.
No, that's so amazing. And thinking about the ecosystem and the all the things is happening there, what kind of companies are together with the Faro company?
Thinking about partners, I don't know if I can say the name of all of them, but we have good connections with some institutes that manage art. It's a Japanese institute in São Paulo. So, yeah, we're going to make the cataloging for them. We're also talking to some artists as well, like some very good artists, and we manage some other less known artists as well. It's just because they have so much work, and they have lots of paintings or lots of masterworks that just waiting to be cataloged, and you know I think upwards to like 12 projects that we're talking to right now. Just don't know if my NDA allows me to tell you the name of people, or if they want to be experts here. But yeah,
Yeah, but it sounds a really long list. 12.
yeah, that's very good. Like yeah, I can't talk about numbers, but I'll show you the pitch deck afterwards if you want to.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I probably everyone would like to know a little more about. So yeah, I'm just curious, how did you start in the Web3 space?
Yeah, it's very crazy. I met a guy in an event, Innovativa Experience is like a very big event here in Brazil.
Yeah.
It's one of I think it's the biggest ecosystem for startups in Brazil. So we met there in the edition that when I went with Ollie, my company, my social tech, we received an award. I don't know how to say destaque in English, so. but
Highlight.
yeah, we were one of the highlighted companies and got a prize for that. I don't know, and he was there, and he has a company which is called Ghost Art, and he makes collections for artists and influencers. And he was talking to us, he gave me a masterclass in Web3, and since then he's been bringing me to these events like Breakout, and I've been meeting lots of great people, and I've been being exposed to a whole new market, and as an angel investor as well, like I like to see new things, and I like to understand the new markets and what's happening around me. So he was my entrance to this world. Even though I had a what you could call a metaverse in 2019, I didn't know it was Web3 at the moment. But it was so immersive. Like we had rules,
Wow.
we've had like the constitution there. It was like the real world, as I said. And I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a part of Web3. So thinking about it right now, I think it's very exciting. I'm looking for projects to help with. I've been helping tracks with as a like rented CFO to help LO with investment rounds and talking to investors. But uh, myself, like starting a business, startup in the Web3, I think there's a lot more for me to learn before being so bold as to start something with that. So.
Yeah, totally.
Sorry, I speak too much.
No, I created the podcast because I like to
Yeah,
listen.
let's just talk.
Let's just talk. It's amazing. So yeah, it's interesting to know how everyone started in the crypto space because everyone have like a door, and yeah, a different kind of door.
Yeah, my dog has like red hair and he's very tall.
I know, but it's very interesting. So unfortunately, we are just finished
No
the
problem.
podcast, but it was amazing to talk to you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It was a lovely time to have you here at the Cryptalk podcast, and I hope to see you soon.
Yeah, let's see each other soon. Thank you for having me. I think it's amazing what you're building here. And yeah, I really want to come back. Or maybe not me, but just my partners and
Yeah,
talk about it.
would love to know more about Faro and what is the Faro plans for the next.
Yeah, I have to talk to them before starting any more plans, but yeah, it's surely would be amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much, Felipe. Thank you for being here with us. And for everyone is on home watching us live or after this live, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and put your like because you'll be help us a lot. And just watch the other podcasts we have at the Cryptalk podcast. And just to finish, we always have a picture to with everyone
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. We always say that because people can mention us on social media and say what they like or don't like in the Crypto podcast.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure they like lots of things.
Yeah, so put your comments here below here because we'd love to know more. So thank you so much for watching us at the Crypto podcast. And this is just the second day we have Crypto in English. So let us know more. Let us to know more about what's your opinion. So see you in the next Crypto podcast. Bye.